Rush, 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 rush. Oh, this is the challenge of trying to vlog and working full time. It is, oh, listen to that purr. An insane commitment. Sunglasses. Let's get out of this garage here. Oh yeah, that antenna though. It is tight, but it fits. All right, now that we have a little bit of ebb and flow, welcome to the vlog, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, or you're stopping in for the first time, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Now, basically, guys, I'm on my way to go get this truck aligned because I was playing around a little bit in the last video with my tie rods, as you guys can probably remember, and I'm actually gonna let that video go live here soon because I had some technical difficulties on Wednesday night. For whatever reason, I let the video out, I put it on public, I hit save, and then about an hour later, the video was completely offline. So I took my Instagram post down because I didn't want to give any of you any misleading messages. Well, come to find out, I had to go through all this BS to get the video back live, but luckily it had and maintained all the same view counts, and it had the likes and the comments for everybody that commented first. Hey, kudos to you guys are awesome, my first responders. As you guys already know by this time, being that there's a little bit of a lag in the time that I record and of course post, I have the new tie rods installed with the tie rod sleeves, so now it's a little bit of a beefier setup. And I was playing Diablo Formula Racing, just passed everybody, say hi Andy. So I was obviously playing around a little bit with my torsion bars as well. I'm trying to get the truck to sit even. When you get these independent front suspension trucks, it can be a little difficult. Some of the torsion keys can be a little finicky. It's not like a one-to-one rule generally, at least from what I understand. It's not like you can go 3 threads up on the left side and the right side will sit even 3 threads up. So I need to play around a little bit with that, but we're gonna do that at the shop as well. So let's get to it. As you can see, I'm wearing a hat right now. It's a mesh kind of style trucker hat. It's rather self-explanatory. It's kind of a blank hat. You can see it's the mesh in the back, the trucker style. It's got the 6 panels, so it's got the seam down the middle here. This has something to do with the merch line that I am reincarnating. So, as I alluded to in my last video, it was the one about how the wheel almost fell off. That was some scary shit. But what I alluded to was 5 key takeaways. And if you guys do remember one of the key takeaways, it was that I'm going to be reintroducing a merchandise line that's going to be very small, very consolidated, but it's going to be very targeted towards something that we all have fundamentally at the root of basically who we are and what we enjoy about trucks, cars, motorcycles, guns, whatever the case is. It's a word that starts with an E. I'm really excited to bring this to you guys. Kind of funny because I've actually been wearing this hat for the past few days just to make sure that it's something that I would want to put my name on. I like this kind of style trucker hat. I love wearing hats, but it's the worst when you're wearing a hat in the summer and your head just becomes this waterfall like with sweat. It's got good ventilation, it looks good backwards, it looks good forwards. It comes flat brim, but as you guys can see, I kind of bent the brim a little bit because honestly, I can't rock a straight bill. You know, all the power to the people that can. So anyway, let's get back on the road. We're here. CJ's Tire out in New Holland, PA, which is not too far away from where I live, which is actually incredibly convenient. The plan is to take the 84-inch wide DURTYMAX, 84 inches from the outside of the left wheel to the outside of the right wheel, and we are going to put it up on this rack, which is 7.5 foot wide. basically converts to 90 inches. So 84 inches, 90 inches. It's gonna be tight, but we'll make it work. So this is who's gonna be doing my alignment today. He's a seasoned professional, as you can see with his awesome cutoff, and he is ready to get the job done. Yes. So they have a few more cars in here today than they did yesterday. I was actually here yesterday to get my WRX inspected because, come to find out, the dealership that I bought it from, which was down in Johnson City, Tennessee, had actually somehow filed for my registration incorrectly with the state of Pennsylvania. Maybe the Commonwealth just stumped them up. I have no idea how you can screw that up. So I basically had to get another temp tag that bought me some more time until my actual Pennsylvania registration arrived. So consequently, the Pennsylvania registration and my license plate arrived the day before my second temp tag actually expired, which is kind of crazy. But I came over to the guys here at CJ's Tire. I know Grant. I will get him on camera here in a few minutes. He's actually just finishing up another customer's car, but I met Grant through Andy. As we all know, world's favorite mechanic over at Diablo Formula Racing. I immediately knew that this is a guy that I could trust. So Grant and I have gotten to know each other through a few of the different ventures that we've had the DURTYMAX on, and also the WRX at this point. So basically, he actually helped me install the tires on the wheels. And as you guys know, these things are flawless right now, and he treated them just as if they were his child. I mean, literally his child was in there, and as you can see, he's in great condition. So anyway, guys, I highly recommend CJ's Tire out here. If any of you ever need anything done and you're from the area, make sure you come over here, you ask for Grant, and you tell him that DURTYMAX Jack sent you. That's the man that I was just talking about here. Reference from Diablo Formula Racing, so you all know he's a good guy, and Grant's the man. She fits. Olé! Olé! Woohoo! You can see, got a little bit of overhang here, a little stance on the rack, but it's nothing that we couldn't combat. So if we could real quick grab a tape measure, and I'd love to just measure the gap between the bottom of the fender and the top of the tire, because the whole real reason that things got thrown out initially is my driver's side was sitting significantly lower than my passenger side. So I adjusted it, and then I was like, oh, well, I need tie rod sleeves, so I got them, and I just didn't even care about trying to keep it accurate. So we're, what, about 12 3/4 there?
Yeah, we're roughly about 12 3/4.
3/4 there, and where are we at on? Oh man, we're money.
That's beautiful.
I don't think we could get any closer if we tried. Not playing with these big, ugly torsion keys.
Good enough to kiss your sister.
Look at that. Well, that's what you're into. From like a brotherly perspective.
Yeah, from a brotherly.
Yeah, from just a family perspective. Let's get it right here, folks.
You're a kid now.
Oh, I know, man. Isn't it ridiculous?
You were not kidding.
So it's a 22 by 14 with a -73 offset. So the hub really is subtracted in there. And then I've got a 355/40 tire, so it's like a 33.2 by 14-inch wide tire. Guys, he's going to be the one doing the alignment today. He's ready to go. Private, go to public. I'll go to the top. Save. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you guys have endless entertainment. Well, actually, I guess it's like 10 minutes of entertainment, but still. Perception is reality, right? More glass half full kind of guy. Camera is telling me that my card's full, but I just erased everything off of it. No clue what's going on. So they're bullshit, guys. For whatever reason, my camera was telling me that my SD card was full, which is kind of ridiculous because it's a large card that had like 3 different segments on it that were very small because I had literally cleared it just before I took the trip out to CJ's, and when I was there filming the last segment that you guys just saw, the camera came back and said that my SD card was full. So ran home quick, grabbed the SD card out of the GoPro. So anyway, at this point now, guys, I wanted to address a topic that a lot of you have been asking, and it's actually a very good question. You know, how is the quality of the paint after 2 years of having wide wheels in this truck? I mean, you know, I bought it, and in no time I had a set of 12 wides on it with 33s, well, 305 55s. And then 6-8 months later, I put 22 by 12s on it with 325 50s, and now I have 14 wides with 355s. So, you know, a lot of people would have the assumption that the overall quality of the paint is just taking a beating. Taking it back a little bit into the time that I was doing research with the truck, you know, I was very hesitant to put wide wheels on it as well, because I had just bought a new truck, and the last thing I wanted to do was ultimately ruin the paint. But I just couldn't sacrifice that bulldogish stance look for, you know, a set of 10 wides with 35s or 37s that just didn't give it that aggressive nature of a stance. So 2 years down the road, and I gotta tell you, the paint is looking good. I can't say that having the 14 wides or the 12 wides or whatever size wheel on it has attributed to any difference in from a wear and tear perspective. You know, you drive a truck, you're gonna pick rocks up. You drive a car, you're gonna pick debris up. Shit is just naturally gonna happen. Now, yes, things do get thrown up on the side of the truck much more frequently. So, you know, from a 14 wide perspective, I would definitely not advise you guys going out and running 14 wides on a truck that you daily drive, and if you do, that's very admirable, and I gotta say that you have bigger cojones than me, my friend. I am very careful when I wash this thing because of all the excess dirt and debris. Oh, here's a DURTYMAX. She's deleted too. What is good, brethren? That shit does not get old. Alright, now that it's a little bit louder in here, I'm gonna put the windows up, that way I can talk to you guys and transitioning the voice nice and smooth. Nice. So it's been 2 years since I've actually given my truck a proper detail, and that's actually where we're headed right now. So we're going to meet up with my buddy Max, not the Max from Diablo Formula Racing, another Max who actually ironically owns a white DURTYMAX, an older DURTYMAX, because he's got a shop that's right down here, not too far away from my house, and he had mentioned that he has all of the necessary tools and things that one would need to, you know, do a proper detail. I'm saying like a full compound, minor paint correction, clay bar, wax, and sealant. I mean, everything that one would need. So we're actually gonna go down there. We're gonna give the DURTYMAX some love, or at least I'm gonna let the DURTYMAX get a proper spa treatment, because I am starting to see some of the swirl marks and you know, some of the other just imperfections in the paint in different angles. In most cases and in most lights, you don't actually see the imperfections, but when the light hits it just right, you can see the hieroglyphics starting to form, and that's just absolutely driving me nuts. So I figured it'd be an awesome opportunity to get this thing cleaned up. Now I'm also gonna be headed out to a Cars and Coffee event this Sunday. So I'd like to get the truck in a little bit of a cleaner state. The vinyl wrap up front definitely needs a little bit of TLC as well, because that's seen about 1.5 years of exposure to the elements, and it started to show a little bit of tarnish, but I think that we'll be able to get that out. I don't have the proper compounds, but I'm sure that Max will probably have something that he can use to get at least some of the debris out of that. So check this shit out, guys. I'm pulling in right now. You'd never think that there's a garage tucked back here, but this is where I'm gonna be pulling my truck into. Right there. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
You got room for me down there or not yet?
Yeah, I'll pull out.
Man, talk about VIP service. As you can see, there's his DURTYMAX right there, with the PAP cap on it. But I am a full supporter of the PAP cap, no question in my mind. Look at that runway. And we're disappearing into the abyss. See you, free world. It's like we're in a secret lair. That's good. All right. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
How are you, man? So check this garage out, guys. Not only does the DURTYMAX fit down here, Dustin's green Cummins here, you can see this thing nestled away. You think my truck's a pavement princess? That is a pavement princess. That will never, ever, ever see dirt. And this is our buddy Brandon's LBZ. LBZ. This thing's badass. I love the color. And he's like a master detailer, so this thing's like always fresh. And then he's got his CTSV too, but that thing's always broken. So it's pretty cool because you can see there's 4 full-size vehicles in here, and there's still room for more if need be. So I actually come down here from time to time to kind of kick it with these guys and kind of just do nothing in the garage, but it's better than doing nothing at my house. Dustin now has purple anodized colors underneath. He definitely copied me because I had purple first, but it's okay. I don't think he'll admit to that. He got coilovers first. And you can see he's got the loose bolt mod on the bottom there. So that's pretty legit. But we're actually thinking about doing a review in this truck because it's big and lime green and has 24-inch wheels on it. So we're scheming up some things to do with that. So you guys will definitely see a video coming with that in the near future. Walk me through what you got planned for this thing, man, because I mean, you can see the paint it's actually still in pretty good condition for not getting like proper detailing for 2 years. Look at it in certain light, like you can see the swirl marks, and especially like see like hieroglyphics.
Yep.
You know, down the side.
Buffing process with my DA buffer.
Okay.
I use Chemical Guys products.
Sweet.
So I'll hit it with a rougher compound and then go to more of a glaze.
Okay.
Then I have something called Jet Seal, which is a paint sealant. Not as durable as ceramic coating, but it'll get the job done.
Sweet.
Now, a lot more cost effective of a process.
It's gonna be way better than where the truck is right now.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
The water will sheet off of it and...
Oh man, you're getting me all excited, dude.
Oh yeah.
So you guys gotta go check him out. He definitely would have no problem considering your potential business. So really looking forward to sharing photos with you guys as the after result, because again, like I said, this thing hasn't gotten a proper detailing in like 2 years. So it'll be nice to be able to use this camera that you guys are watching through right now and actually take some proper pictures. So go give Max some love on Instagram. Hit him up if you need detail things, Lancaster, Reading, Allentown, anything. He'll be sure to reach back to you guys and get you connected. Good luck with the truck, man. I can't wait to see it all done. Thank you very much. Give him some love on Instagram, guys, and definitely hit him up if you need any detailing needs. With that said, let me just thank you again for tuning into the channel. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already or you're stopping in for the first time, please remember to subscribe. Also, send me shit, guys. I have the P.O. Box, P.O. Box 191, Ephrata, Pennsylvania, 17522. Address it DURTYMAX Jack or however you want to. And also, the merch line is coming, guys. Look forward to this stuff. I can't wait to release it. Hint, it's not going to be a black hat. It's going to be cooler than that. So, see you guys.